my YouTube channel, Deb Chanel's 48th World, where we talk about soap operas here and there every day. We're going to be going over The Young and the Restless that aired for April 13th. Let's get right on into it. We have Phyllis goes over to see Lauren because she wants to tell Lauren about what she found out about Jack and Gloria being a couple, outside of the public eye. But she finds Scotty there instead, almost naked. But he tells Phyllis that Lauren and Michael are in Chicago for the night, the date night for them. Then we have Nicholas is overseeing his sister Victoria about the mess the family secrets have put them in. Victoria comes home and Victor comes home and rehash what Nikki said about ousting him behind closed doors with the family. And she's not backing down, and Victor doesn't like it. We have Tessa's over at Crimson Lights. She's there for the lesson with Reed when Kendall comes by and wants to go for a ride, since she heard he had his driver's license. But he ain't got no car. But I guess in their world, if you get your driver's license, it's a rite of passage to have that vehicle, whether it's a loan vehicle, a family member vehicle, or they just downright bought you one yourself. Okay? But that's what Kendall was thinking. But Reed was like, I don't live that kind of life right now. Anyway, we go to Devon. Devon brings Mariah to work, and she noticed that Hillary has changed the face of GC Buzz. And while he's trying to talk to her, she's looking around her surroundings, environment, seeing what's going on, and she's not being privy to any of these changes. And pretty much, she put her back, meaning Hillary has taken a back seat for Mariah to drive in, and she's put up front. And Mariah's not liking it at all. We go to commercial, we come back. We have Mariah and Hillary are fussing about her revisions on GC Buzz's look. Phyllis is looking at some of Scotty's work on Victor's life, and she's impressed. We have Scotty wants Phyllis to take over Victor. Well, he wants to get Phyllis' take on Victor and how she had to be around him and what his environment of like when he's around her. But she's like, nope, not getting into that book, not getting into that conversation. So they changed conversations. We have small talk going on with brother and sister, meaning Nicholas and Victoria, about their family mess. Victoria and Nicholas is telling each other. Nicholas is pretty much saying their dad is two-faced. Woo, Nicholas is mad as hell of the stuff that he knows of what about his daddy having Chloe be a part of Adam's death, and he's walking around here like ain't nothing happened. Then we have Nikki is telling Victor he will move out of their bedroom tonight. Staff has already signed pre-disclosure agreements about what goes on in this house after they're out of the public eye. They want to make sure none of their staff tell nothing. And she's also alerted her staff to put his things on the other wing of their estate. And she hopes not to ever see him in passing in their home. She made it very clear. We will keep the united front for the public to see, but when it comes to our private engagements and our family life, you are no longer a part. And Victor looked at her like, girl, you ain't got enough money or enough guts in this world to enact what you just said. But anyway, we walk past that. We have Faith comes home and walks in on a bit of a tension between her grandfather and her grandmother. That's Victor and Nikki. Well, it looks like it's time for Faith to go home. I believe it is, to Nicholas and Sharon. And both of them have split visitations between those two. Once again, as it should have been in the first place. Yes, they have let Faith stay over there too long. 2 weeks would have been enough. But it seems like she's been over there for almost a year, if not two. Okay. Then we have readers trying to find out how Kendall knew about his driver's license. And she said she had posted on Facebook. He's looking like, did I? Or, some social media page. And that's how she pretty much found out. But she did open her mouth to say, I follow you all the time. He said, why are you following me all the time? She said, no, I meant to say I follow my page all the time. And then he was like, oh, okay. Because Kendall's being seen and known as the stalker. Okay. So hopefully she won't get too weird and start, making Zoe disappear and all this other stuff. But we know how the writers can write things in. Then we have Kendall is trying to get Zoe not to come to Reed's party. As an example, she's saying, his mom don't like you, so why are you trying to stir up something on his special day? And evidently, Zoe must say, forget his mom, I'm coming for my man. Lord have mercy, these teenagers. Anyway, we have small talk going on between Nicholas and Victoria. They discuss both faith and they're drinking. Well, they're on their second beer at this time. We have small talk going on between Faith and Victor and Nikki. Faith is working on an essay for school about who she most admires. Faith chooses Victor. When Faith leaves the room, the two of them, Nikki and Victor Nikki tries to tell Victor to change Faith's mind about him being a part of her essay, and he's been the candidate of her person she's admiring that she's going to write her paper on. Victor pulls rank, telling her, you may have poisoned my other two children against me, meaning Victoria and Nicholas, but he be damned if she's going to poison his grandchildren against him. And then he gets up and leaves her standing in her place looking stupid. But Nikki seems like she's not phased at all with what Victor's response was. Okay, we go to commercial, we come back. We have Devon and Jordan are fussing over Hillary's actions, and Mariah just tell everyone Hillary's just mad because Mariah's dating Devon. Everyone is perplexed, but is Mariah right? Okay, we got a small talk going on with Scott and Phyllis about Chloe. Phyllis just wants to get drunk. Phyllis tells Scotty Lawrence suggests they date. What did he think about that? And he's looking like, what? Then we have Tessa shows up at the Newman's estate to practice, and Nikki opens the door and she finds her there, and Tessa and Reed play if they don't mind her presence. She's inviting Tessa in to go on ahead with her lesson that's being paid for. And she's saying, well, can I listen to you all? I love to hear different music from time to time. And of course, they say, yeah, until Reed's guitar string breaks. Okay. Then we have Victor's in the horse stable, boxing for his life and his stability right now. He's mad, but really, who should he be mad at? I mean, hopefully, he should think he should be mad at himself. He's the one guiding everybody in this mess of messes. Okay, we're going to commercial, come back. We have Mariah wants to leave. Yes, Mariah wants to leave GC Buzz before she wants to kick Hillary's behind, is what she's telling everyone that's present. Jordan questions Hillary's sexual motives towards him. He really wants to be intimate with her once again. Victoria comes by to see Noah on the ground to see how the decorations are going for Reed's birthday party tomorrow. Nikki tells Reed Victor will not be there at your party. He has a business engagement. Reed is totally disappointed, and he expresses that to Nikki. We have Faith comes out to the barn to talk to Victor about her essay, and he's so great with her. Then she hugs him. Then Nicholas shows up and wants to embrace between his daughter and his dad, and he's disgusted at the view. Okay, only if Faith knew. Only if Faith was a little bit older. Okay, we have a commercial. We come back. We have Devon and Mariah are at his penthouse discussing Hillary's actions and how Jordan had taken up for her. Both of them kiss, and it's so sweet. I hope they really have sex, get married, and have beautiful children. That's what I want the writers to do. I hope the writers are listening to me. Anyway, we go to Phyllis. Phyllis and Scotty are getting drunk, especially Phyllis. Nikki has made it to the bar, and she's discussing with Victoria about all the changes that are happening at the home. Or her home, I should say. Then we have Nicholas excuses his daughter so he can talk to his dad privately about everything. They both buck up at one another, meaning Victor and Nicholas, but Nicholas trumps his dad. He threatens to put Victor or send Victor back to jail. Victor backs down, y'all. He backs down like a lame little puppy. Then we go to commercial. We come back. We have small talk going on between Jordan and Hillary about their next sex escapade stage. Okay. sex motions going on between Mariah. Mariah stops herself. She's enjoying herself too well, okay? Because she wants Devon, but not with Hillary in her head. Devon understands that. He said he'll be ready whenever she's ready. And I'm like, go ahead, Devon. You're such a gentleman. You're such the gentleman. Well, Phyllis is drunk as hell, and Scotty is trying to save her. And then they both start to kiss. All right, they getting it on, y'all. Then we have Tessa and Noah making small talk. Reed's there for his celebration birthday party. He lets everybody know he's in the house, okay? Then we have Victoria says, I can't believe Dad's not coming. Nikki says she didn't give him a choice. Nikki went around there making rules and regulations for Mr. Victor Newman. Okay, he ain't liking it. That's why he's out in the barn with the horses, trying to tear his what do you call it, boxing bag to the floor. All right. We go to the last and final scene. We have Nicholas and Victor argue intensely. And Victor tells Nicholas, if you're that angry with me, then hit me. Hit me. And honey, Nicholas hauls off and does just that. He punches Victor lights out, and Victor falls to the wayside. But little did he know, little Faith witnessed it all, and she's shocked at her daddy's actions. But I'm like, Faith, you didn't hear when your grandfather told your dad to hit him? Girl, sit your little self down and go home with your daddy because your granddaddy is not your daddy. All right. And that was the recap and review of my commentary for The Young and the Restless that aired for April 13th. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back to tell you about Friday's episode. Stay tuned, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.